Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. The Que Pasa Festival returns to the Canal Walk this coming weekend. You are sure to enjoy it. I'm Jessica Null, and this is Raul Cantu with Nacho Mamas, a popular hotspot here in Richmond. And this weekend, you're taking the show on the road a little. Thanks, Tom, for bringing that back in. Oh, okay. Well, that's how we mark our glasses around here. We'll get to the tequila sunrises in a minute. But Raul, you're with us this morning. What are you making?
I'm making a traditional dish called Arroz Con Pollo. It's something that I grew up eating with my grandmother used to cook for us. And it's delicious. We have it at the restaurant. It's one of our specialties. And I'm cooking it with some canola oil, some chopped onions, green peppers, red peppers, adding some oregano, some cumin.
Translation for this, for anybody who's not familiar, is chicken and rice, right?
Yes, chicken and rice. Chicken and Spanish rice.
So a pretty approachable dish, a universal one. Everybody has their own spin. What's your spin here? You're putting in a lot of different spices.
My spin is I add cumin, oregano, some peppers, and some garlic.
It smells delicious.
And basically, a lot of other things I do to it as well is I like mine to have a little bit of a kick, so I add a little bit of. My secret is the Rotel.
Can I pretend like I'm your helper today?
Yes, I add a little bit of the Rotel chilies to it. They have a mild, the regular, and then they have the extra spicy.
So you, depending on taste, you can pick your preference.
Correct. We also have some white chicken breast cubes that we're going to put in there.
So you just cut these up?
I just cut them up in little cubes. Again, according to how you want to use thighs, you can use thighs, but we like to use breast meat because it's healthy and it's yummy.
I guess there's a little bit more fat in the thigh meat. It's a dark meat, and then so this is a little lighter protein.
There is a lot of flavor in the thigh meat, though. That's why a lot of people use it. But we like to use we like to cook healthy.
But you're just putting the rice right in there.
Yes, I'm just putting the rice. We're going to go ahead and saute it in there as well, so it looks translucent. I use parboiled rice. Because two things, it cooks much faster, and it also sticks less. It gets more flakier as you cook it.
So parboiled means it's already kind of a little bit started, and then this is just going to finish up here.
Exactly. So we'll saute that a little bit more.
Okay, I just leave it be. I don't keep poking at it,
You can saute it a little bit.
Okay.
And cook the chicken. When you brown the chicken up,
oh yeah, you can see
rice.
it starting to do its thing. Does this come together pretty quickly? Chickens?
Very, very quickly, yes.
Because these are small bites.
The next thing you do when you do that, once you brown the chicken a little bit, and the rice gets a little bit more translucent, you add some chicken broth. It's one of my favorites. Is the Swanson's chicken broth that I put in, and they have a low sodium one as well. If you're watching your sodium.
I'm notorious around my house for making my own chicken broth and then never using it. Our freezer's filled with Ziploc bags of chicken broth. So.
Mine does too, and then you have to defrost it. That's why I keep these at home, because they're quick and easy.
Look at that.
So you basically saute that, and then you pour in your chicken broth in there.
Yum. And that's going to bring that liquid to the rice and get it to do its thing. Now, this is just one of the many flavors everybody can sample this weekend. Que Pasa Festival. Tell us about that, Raul.
On the Que Pasa Festival, I think it's our 16th annual. There's going to be about 20 food vendors there. And there's going to be vendors from, you're going to have Salvadorian dishes, Mexican dishes. You're going to have Peruvian dishes, a lot of multicultural dishes that will be there. You can see some on TV. A lot of arts and crafts, free boat rides on the canal. And based out of the canoes from Xochimilco, Mexico, which are really a fun thing to do when you go to Mexico City. And a lot of great entertainment going on for kids, for the family. It's a great event. It's great to promote our heritage here in Virginia, which is great. It's one of the Hispanics are one of the growest communities here in Richmond. So we invite everybody to come out and have a great time. It's sponsored by the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And it's just a lot of fun. And it's going to be a fabulous day. It's going to be
the weather's
sunny.
Really great, It's
going to be warm. And there's going to be lots of food. So come on out and enjoy Cinco, enjoy...
Kicks off with Cinco de Mayo,
enjoy Cinco de Mayo at Nacho Mama's Friday night.
That's right.
We're going to be jamming. We're going to have a live jazz player playing out on at our patio. And then on Saturday, we're going to have, of course, the Que Pasa Festival. It starts at noon, and it goes on till about 8:30.
Wow, a whole weekend of magic.
A lot.
And this is really important to you, Raul. You're very invested in the community, and you have been. You mentioned, this festival's going into its 20th 20th?
16th.
16th.
Yes.
See, it just feels like it's been here a long time, part of the fabric of the community. But 16th annual, it grows every year, and it's gotten really big.
It has. It grows. They're expecting 20,000 people this year.
Yeah,
so
which is great.
exciting.
But it'll be over the course of a few hours. So
No, of
come
course,
out and
of course. And it's extended through the canal walk, so it's nice.
So
yes.
We've been letting this do its thing. I see it's starting to simmer a little bit.
You're supposed to bring it to a boil.
Okay.
We're a little limited here, but you bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then you let it simmer for about 5 to 30 minutes.
Covered or uncovered?
You cover it.
Okay.
And then you don't stir it anymore. The finished product looks like this. Let's put this over here. And what I've done is I also added some peas and carrots for color on top and for flavor. You want to go ahead and give it a taste and see what you think?
And Raul, is this one that you would make in advance, and then, you know, it just kind of, the flavors melt and it gets better and better?
Yes, totally. You put that in the fridge, and if you need to, if it gets a little dry when you put it in the fridge, you're going to heat it up. All you do is pour a little bit more chicken base on there, and you just put it to simmer, and then it just is yummy. All the flavors marry, the more you keep it in the fridge, the better it's going to taste.
The better it's going to taste. Well, if you made a big batch like this, you could definitely have it and then enjoy it through the week.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about this magic. Both Nikki D and I have put our mark on the edge of the glass there, so we know whose is whose.
Correct.
Mine has that lipstick that kind of makes my lips look like they recede into my face. So that's the white over there. But what'd you put together? I
put together a traditional morning drink, which we call a tequila sunrise. It's basically tequila. It's a little grenadine, triple sec, and orange juice. So
a different spin. It'd be okay if you drank a tequila sunrise, maybe sunset on Cinco de Mayo, if maybe margaritas weren't your thing, right?
Right. If you want to do Cinco de Mayo brunch, that's the perfect alternative to a Bloody Mary or a mimosa. Get a tequila sunrise.
And speaking of brunch, because it's coming up right around the corner, you have a Mother's Day brunch, and mamas enjoy a free entree.
Yes, at Nacho Mamas, we're giving all the mamacitas and mamas a complimentary entree with the purchase of another. So if you bring your mom and you guys get an entree, your mom eats for free.
Cool.
So bring her on Mother's Day to Nacho Mamas. We open up at 11, and we'll be doing the special all till 9 o'clock in the evening. So bring your mom out to Nacho Mamas. Also, another thing that's happening in Carytown on Saturday is Shock Up the Town, another fun event. So there's a lot going on in Richmond this weekend.
I tell you what, you're a busy fellow, right?
Yes, definitely.
What's your favorite part about Que Paso?
I think just getting around and seeing the community come together and supporting the Hispanic community. There's seeing the families just really enjoying the day and trying all the different foods is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I love food, so I try a little bit of everything. So make room for everything, buy a little bit from everybody, taste it, and ask questions, learn about it.
And don't wear your tight pants this weekend. Just wear Spando pants.
No, exactly.
That'll make it, you can enjoy all of it.
Exactly.
The Que Paso Festival is coming up Saturday, May 6th from noon to 8:30 p.m. along the Canal Walk in downtown Richmond. It's going to be transformed. You'll have a wonderful time. For all the information, visit us online, WTVR.com/VTN.